everyone, welcome back to our channel Low Point, and this is Anisha Babu. Last week we covered three negotiable instruments: promissory note, bill of exchange and check. However, there have been instances where people issue negotiable instruments without any intention of honoring them. In such cases, what is the provision in law to safeguard the interest of the holder of the negotiable instruments? That is what will be explained by our Supreme Court of India's Advocate on Record, Mrs. Prasanna Elizabeth Joseph, in today's session. So let's watch.
Earlier, to exchange money, it was necessary to physically exchange currency notes. To do away with this inconvenience, negotiable instruments were introduced, which facilitated trade and commerce tremendously. But people started misusing this facility by issuing negotiable instruments without any intention of honoring them. This led to decline in the credibility of negotiable instruments, which prompted some law to make these negotiable instruments more credible. As such, Negotiable Instruments Act of 1881 came into effect. This act provides for remedies available to holder of a negotiable instrument in case of dishonor of them, so that he can get his due amount with interest. Now, let us look at situations which lead to dishonor of negotiable instruments. As we have seen in our previous session, there are three negotiable instruments: bill of exchange, promissory note and check. So, let's deal with dishonor of each of them one by one. First of all, we will deal with bill of exchange. Bill of exchange is said to be dishonored under two situations. First is by non-acceptance of bill of exchange. As we have seen in our previous session that in a bill of exchange, the drawee, the person who is liable to pay, need to accept the bill of exchange unconditionally. If the payee has not accepted the bill of exchange or accepted the bill of exchange with conditions, the bill of exchange is said to be dishonored. Second situation of dishonor of bill of exchange is by non-payment. That means the drawee, the person who is liable to pay, after accepting the bill of exchange, has not made the due payment on the due date. Now let's see dishonor of promissory note. Promissory note get dishonored under one situation, that is by way of non-payment. If the drawer fails to make payment on the due date mentioned in the promissory note, then the promissory note is said to be dishonored. In case of promissory note, the person liable to pay is the drawer, and in case of bill of exchange, the person liable to pay is the drawee. Now we will see how can the holder of bill of exchange or promissory note, as the case may be, to get a due amount with interest using legal provisions in case of its dishonor. Please note herein that dishonor of promissory note as well as bill of exchange are civil in nature. Once the instrument is dishonored, a legal notice intimating the dishonor needs to be sent to the person who is liable to pay under the instrument. After receipt of this notice of dishonor, the person liable to pay under the instrument needs to make the payment mentioned in the instrument. After receipt of notice, during the notice period, if the person concerned is not making the payment mentioned in the negotiable instrument, then the holder of this negotiable instrument can approach the nearest civil court by filing a suit for recovery of money. The civil court can pass any of the following orders. First of all, the court can pass order for the payment of the due amount with interest. Secondly, compensation in the nature of money to the holder of negotiable instruments for the inconvenience caused, litigation expenses, etc. Thirdly, if the person liable to pay is not able to make the payment even after the court order, then the civil court can attach his properties and can put them for auction. The same proceeds will be used for satisfying the order of the court in payment of the due amount as well as any compensation ordered. Now let's see dishonor of check. Dishonor of check happens in any of the following situations. First of all, if there is no sufficient balance in the drawer's bank account to satisfy the amount mentioned on the check. Secondly, if the date mentioned on the check is inaccurate. Thirdly, if the name of the payee is not clearly written. Fourthly, if there is overwriting. Fifthly, if the amount mentioned in words and figures does not match. Sixth situation is if the check does not have proper signature of the account holder matching with the example signature kept in bank records. Seventh situation is drawer himself instructs the bank not to make the payment or to stop payment on that check. Eighth situation is in some other legal proceedings, court of law attached the properties of the drawer and hence instructed the bank to freeze his account. Ninth situation can be drawer closed his account after issuing the check. Tenth situation can be if the bank is intimated of the fact that drawer has passed away or has become insolvent, then bank stops encashment of amount in the check. Once the check is dishonored, the drawer's bank sends a check return memo along with the original check mentioning the reasons for dishonor. The payee within 30 days of receipt of this check return memo needs to mandatorily send a legal notice to the drawer intimating about the dishonor and ask him to make the payment of the check amount within 15 days of receipt of this legal notice. On receiving this legal notice, the drawer within 15 days needs to make the payment of check amount. If the drawer fails to make the payment within 15 days of receipt of legal notice, the holder of check can initiate legal proceedings against him. The holder of check can avail two legal remedies. The first is he can file a suit for recovery of money like we have seen in case of dishonor of promissory note and bill of exchange. In addition, the second remedy is the holder of check can initiate criminal case against the drawer before a magistrate court for punishing him because dishonor of check is a criminal offence with punishment of up to imprisonment of 2 years or with monetary penalty coupled with imprisonment.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.